A family in Illinois lost their trans child in 2024, and I want to talk about this story because the circumstances here are so important. Let me read this article and we can talk about it. This is from Belleville News, Illinois. Metro East family asks for tolerance after suicide of trans child. Tony and Kevin Link don't completely understand why their youngest child struggled with gender dysphoria, dressed like a cat maid, or became despondent after losing her job as a church custodian. But the Pontoon Beach couple said the 24-year-old, Naomi Link, died by suicide in 2024, compelling them to share their story and ask religious leaders and others in the community to show love and tolerance when dealing with trans young people. She said, "It just seems like these kids today don't have a chance. You've got a lot of judgment out there, people slandering them, making fun of them, taking their rights away. They can't do this. They can't do that. It's just so sad. They are human too." Naomi was an introverted but good-hearted person, an animal lover, an avid online gamer who received positive reviews for her mods, video game modifications, according to her parents. The link said Naomi was fired from her job as a custodian at St. John Lutheran Church in Granite City because she wouldn't sign a document agreeing to wear a shirt, pants, and shoes to work instead of a maid outfit, a tail, and stocking feet. Less than a week later, Naomi was dead. She had lost the sense of value and purpose that the job provided, her parents said. The link said they believe Hale and church leaders are partly responsible for Naomi's death because they showed little empathy or concern and gave her an ultimatum that led to a mental health crisis. All right, so if you ask me, yeah, this church is responsible. This religious cult is very responsible for what happened to this person. Religions are using false information to control people and dictate their lives. In America, Christianity has used indoctrination to attract followers from a young age. Being involved in a religious community, you can feel like there's nowhere else to turn if your own community turns against you. This is a traumatic experience, no matter what group it is. Casting someone out and targeting them because of their identity is inherently wrong. But religion teaches this is the right thing to do, in contrast with science, research, and evidence. If you remove religion, there's absolutely nothing wrong or harmful with having a trans identity. And trans identity is backed by science, research, and evidence. But if you are raised in religious indoctrination, you are taught to feel shame and guilt, and that who you are is wrong. And inevitably, you start hating yourself for who you are. And this is a huge problem we see with people on the right. They're denying their true identities because they're religiously brainwashed. And in turn, it causes suicide among some people, but among other people, it causes them to live a lie. Republican men on the right are gay and trans in secret. And because of indoctrination, they have self-hating behavior. And when they're exposed to LGBT people who are living proudly and happily, they react with fear and a lot of times with violence. This is why the religious indoctrination in America has become so dangerous. It's created a culture of fear, hate, and violence, and it's all based on false information. I am so sorry to hear of this family's loss. It's another tragedy in the trans world, another trans person made to feel like they don't belong directly from their own community. This is a sickness, a cancer in America, this religious indoctrination. We need to address this as a nation. So thank you guys for listening. Please like this video, share this, get this information out there, leave your comments. I'll be back very soon. Bye guys.